Lucas was known throughout the sleepy village of Greenvale for one remarkable trait: his ability to put off anything important until tomorrow. Whether it was schoolwork, chores, or practicing the lute, he always found a more exciting distraction, chasing butterflies, daydreaming by the riverbank, or losing himself in fanciful doodles. His parents and teachers warned him again and again, "Lucas, time is your most precious treasure." But he simply laughed it off, certain that he had all the time in the world. One bright morning, as Lucas strolled down the dusty lane in search of adventure, he noticed an unusual commotion at the village well. A tall man with silver-streaked hair and eyes that seemed to hold centuries of wisdom had pitched a small tent. Whispers spread that he was Marcellus the Sage, a wanderer famed from distant kingdoms for sharing insights that changed lives. Curious and secretly eager for an easy shortcut to success, Lucas joined the growing crowd. When it was his turn, Lucas stepped forward, cheeks flushed as he admitted, "Master Marcellus, I feel as though I'm standing still while everyone around me races ahead. My grades slip, my chores pile up, and I've nothing to show for all the time I've spent. How do I catch up before I'm left behind forever?" Marcellus regarded him with a gentle smile. "Let me tell you a tale," he said. "Once, in a grand kingdom beyond these hills, there reigned King Alaric. Generous and beloved, the king took pride in helping those whom fate had overlooked. One day he encountered an old school friend named Roland. In youth, they had been inseparable, but time had treated them differently. While Alaric ascended to the throne, Roland struggled to find work, reputation tarnished by whispers that he never finished what he started. Lucas leaned in as Marcellus continued. Touched by compassion, King Alaric offered Roland a chance to change his fortune. "Before the day's last light," he declared, "you may take from my royal vault as much gold and jewels as you can bear. The catch was simple. He must return before sunset, when the palace gates would close without exception." Roland's eyes had sparkled at the promise. Rushing home, he told his wife the marvelous news. She packed him a meal to give him strength for the task ahead. But Roland, confident that he had ample time, decided first to savor his breakfast at leisure. As he ate, he joked with his wife, "Why hurry? The sun won't set for hours." When he finally set out, the sun was already climbing high. Sweating in the midday heat, he paused to rest under a willow tree where the gentle breeze lulled him into an unexpected nap. 4 hours later, he woke with a start. The sun slanted low in the sky. Panicked, he seized 2 heavy sacks and sprinted toward the palace. Yet halfway there, he paused again. To catch his breath, he said, and dozed by a quiet stream. When at last he awoke and dashed forward, the golden light of sunset shimmered on the distant gates, and then simply disappeared as the massive doors swung shut. Roland pounded and pleaded, but the guards would not relent. His chance had vanished, lost in the moments he deemed unimportant. Marcellus paused, looking at Lucas with solemn eyes. Roland did not disrespect the king, he disrespected himself. Each moment he wasted cost him a fortune he could have claimed. Lucas felt the weight of the story settle in his chest. He thought of every assignment he'd postponed, every promise he'd broken to himself. That very afternoon, Lucas returned home determined to change. He began by setting a small, simple goal: to clear his desk of all scattered papers before dusk. He timed himself with an old hourglass and felt a surge of satisfaction as each grain of sand fell. The next day, he practiced the lute for 20 minutes before indulging in his favorite pastime. And for the first time, the notes he played sounded clear and confident. Week by week, his schoolwork improved. His chores were completed without reminder, and even the villagers noticed a newfound energy in his step. In time, Lucas earned not only better grades, but also the respect of his peers. He debated ideas with fellow students, helped neighbors repair fences, and finally had stories of his own triumphs to share. Whenever someone remarked on his transformation, he would smile and say, "I learned that time is more precious than gold. As soon as you see how quickly it slips away, you guard every moment fiercely." And so, Greenvale's lazy boy became its most reliable son, all because he learned from a wandering sage and a once misguided friend that opportunities vanish with the setting sun. The villagers still speak of Lucas's tale, reminding each other, waste not a single moment, for once it's gone, you cannot retrieve it.